Good morning, good morning, good morning to all the beautiful people out there in this beautiful world. Well, it's beautiful today because it is 41 degrees in the Bronx, New York, of course. New York, stand up. It is, what time is it? Because I said I was going to go live at 10, but I like to get here early just in case anyone want to rain on my parade. So it is 9:50. I'm going to give some people some time to get in, but welcome to the live broadcast show. It is January 20th, 9:50 a.m. 41 degrees in the Bronx, New York. Good morning to all. Good morning and shout out to the replay gang. You have the best seat in the house. Good morning to the Bush Watchers and good morning to the podcast listeners. And most importantly, good morning to my supporters. We call ourselves the Brave Hearts and the Eagle Eyes, and just a community we're building slowly but surely. Slow and steady is the recommended pace. So, I'll just wait for a few more people to come in here. Hey, BX. Hi, how are you? Good times. Oh, because you know what? I didn't see your name at first. Hey, good times. Oh, I didn't see Lasagna. Your names are, your comments are popping up before your names pop up. Good morning. Let's get it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the beautiful people that is listening from near and afar. Listen, we're not. Good morning, Joyce. Joyce, Lasagna is a member. Lasagna is a Gemini. Joyce Leach is a member. Good morning, Joyce. You have to tell me something about yourself so I can remember and point it out. So thank you to everyone that's here on this beautiful Friday morning. Um, I went live yesterday, so sometimes I like to follow up lives because sometimes I feel my lives are just uh, head turners and jump starts and explosive. You get everyone in a frenzy, and I don't mind doing that. So I just wanted to come and speak to my supporters, and we, hash and rehash a few things because I already knew that after I did and went live yesterday about the topic I spoke on, it will create some pandemonium. And with pandemonium come chaos and confusion. So, good morning, Jam 66. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Um, so I just wanted to come back and, refute. No, rebut. I'm gonna rebut some things. I'm not going to get too dig deep because I want people to be who they are and remain themselves. And your character shows a lot once you are in your element. When you don't think no one is listening to you and watching you and listen for just little details about yourself, you show who you are. It's no one I'm going to talk about in particular in any order, but we definitely are going to get into a few things that I just want to cover and put to rest once and for all. All you need is one time to put things to rest. Well, at least for me, I thought. But that just doesn't seem to happen and go well with people. I have wrote down some notes. So if you hear my page turning, that's me flipping the book. And I'm also just wanting my supporters who's here listening in. Um, I want you to always visualize what I'm doing. Like, so I'm sitting outside looking out the window, and in front of me is my lion statue. And, in front of me, I can see the schools and the parking lot and my buildings, and the sun is just sitting right there. So it's a good day. And I hope everyone is having a good day today. Whether you just walking around the house or whatever you're doing, listening and just give me your undivided attention. Joyce. Hey, Joyce. I'm a Taurus, grandma of 8, 3 months old, twin girls. I'm 62. Oh, thank you, Joyce, for sharing that. Taurus. Coco Love is a Taurus also. Jam, are you going to be good today? Jam, that's what Jam said. Are you going to be good today? I think so, because you know why, Jam? I have to be on my best behavior because I monetized this video already. So I'm practicing, to be more mindful in my delivery. And with that being said, Jam 66, I'm going to read the disclaimer and we could get the show rolling. Now, thank you everyone for tuning in and listening at this point in the show. I'm going to read the disclaimer. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use, fair purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Now, just for a friendly reminder, disclaimers don't really save you from anything. That's why I have to be mindful of what I said and what I do and how I perceive and just project what I project onto the show. So listen, thank you for coming by. It's 84 people in the building and we at 5 minutes. That's good. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Thank you for coming in and watching and listening to the show on a Friday. Listen, so let's jump right into it. Um, Yesterday, a lot of people went live. A lot of people had opinions. Uh, I saw the picture and didn't see anything wrong with it. It's okay, Jam 66, you know. I mean, like, you know, this I'm a vain person. So it's like I know like people like since you want to start it off like that, Jam, and we're gonna yeah, like I put this person, this duppy to rest. It's a duppy, so a duppy don't die. To rest yesterday, you know. I just feel like dig deep. Do what you have to do. I don't have anything to do with that. You are boring. You're not. It's not even how you say enjoyable doing content on a duppy. The back page woman, the sex worker. It's not enjoyable. So I feel like I'll be wasting my time on someone that doesn't matter, literally. You know what I mean? So good morning, Coco Love. And that's what I'm going to say about that. You know, this is not about that duppy. This is about content surrounding it, but the duppy is a part of it. So we're going to leave the duppy behind. Let it catch up, right? Let it do what it has to do to catch me if you can. And I leave it like that. So that brings me to my next segment. Thank you. Hey, Coco Love. Um, I heard Ocean, shout out to Ocean video. Ocean had a guest on. He disguised the person's voice. I don't know who it was. It doesn't matter who it was. It just makes a difference that the perspective was met and the insight and perspective was, you know, I comprehended it very well. You know, the person said she laid it out on the line. You know, everyone was scratching their heads after I came live and said that there was a possible leak from people I know, right? So what I did was I examined and analyzed the situation, and I brought it to YouTube. That's where I was supposed to bring it as content, embedded in facts, inserted with opinions. You know what I mean? Grand Rising, Bridget. So, excuse me. Ocean had on the guest, and she was saying who she thought it was and who she didn't think it was. But you know, everyone had and I thank you for the participants and the ones that gave their feedback, honest and open feedback. That meant a lot to me, whether you liked what I said or not, whether you felt what I was doing wrong or not. You let me know how you felt. A lot of people was in the chat saying, "Oh, it was Fee. Oh, it wasn't Candace. Oh, it wasn't Danya. Oh, it was Danya. Oh, it was Candace." Everyone got it equally, right? So let me tell you my take on that, right? So I know how my Facebook page is. I set it up in a way that, you know, whoever I'm friends with, they could see my pictures. Y'all know that, right? And that's how it was. Fee was a personal friend of mine. Danya was a personal friend of mine. Um, I was following Candace on her business page, but come to find out it's her business page. She said she was never following me, but that remains to be seen. So why wouldn't I suspect her, right? Why wouldn't I suspect Candace also? And I'm accusing Fee and Danya at the same time. Um, uh, Ocean, your guest said, and I heard her because she stood out. She spoke clearly, even though you had a voiceover, which is good. Thank you. But it came out clearly. She said she thought it was Fee. I'm going to tell y'all why I know it wasn't Fee, just for one time only, because I don't want to drag Fee into this. She don't have no dog in this fight if we're going to use that word, right? So me and Fee been friends on Facebook a while. We have interacted on Facebook. We have spoke on Messenger. We have spoke during text. We have spoke on the phone like real women do. We speak like real women towards and to another, you know, in different ways. So, but respectfully, okay? Me and Fee haven't spoken in a while. And we still friends on Facebook. Recently, a couple of months ago, she liked something of mine, a post I put up, and I like something of hers. She don't post that much, and I don't post that much. So that goes to show that, and I don't want to put Fee in the middle of this. I just want to have clarity between people so we could like X Fee out, okay? We're going to X her out just for today. And if you think about what I said and you think about it and you, how you said, ponder on it, you come up with your own, I don't know, conclusion. So Fee, when she was, okay, I'm speaking respectfully right now. When Fee and me and Fee had a little disagreement a couple of months ago, we spoke on the phone, right? We spoke on the phone. We spoke. She had to go. She said she'll call me back. I called, I checked up on her. She told me, and Fee, please don't be mad at me. She shared with me and she trusted in me that she was being admitted to the hospital. And I kept that to myself because there was no need for me to spread that information. Right. So that was a couple of months ago. So if Fee shared that information with me behind the scenes, so to speak, Bronx girl, I think they're going to admit me into the hospital and I'll catch up with you later. Right. Why would I think someone like Fee, right, that shared something personal with me at that time and in that predicament and in that situation, that she will be capable of being underhanded and passing off information? Okay, no, that's hey, good morning, unique and manifest reality. Welcome to the chat. So that type of mindset that people have, I don't embrace, right? So it's okay to say that Fee may be the one that did it, but I'm telling you why I don't think she did it. She shared something personal with me, and that was that. Right? Fee could have been exposed me if she was like infiltrating my Facebook page. You know what I mean? um, if she wanted to infiltrate my Facebook page, she could have very well did it. That's not her personality. She don't even post like that. She don't even post pictures like that. She have not once liked a picture of my dating back from years ago. And I say that for a reason, because it matters to clear any confusion up, right? So I'm just giving a little bit enlightenment and a little bit, to ease everyone's minds about Fee. So let's X Fee out, okay? And just say, just for the sake of it, for entertainment purposes, and say, oh, she did do it. I don't know why she would do it, right? She don't even move like that. And just to bring this to a closing with Fee in the picture and passing it along, I just wanted to give my audience a clarity on how I felt and how you should see it a little bit, right? When she posted pictures, solely posted pictures, was based on her and who the person that she was talking about, right? Even when she had people in her chat, the duppy, that's saying, oh, I'm going to expose Bronx girl. I got information on her. Fee did not feed into that. Okay? I will leave it right there. So Candace is up next, right? So the lady that was in Ocean's video talking and speaking clearly, I'm glad Ocean put out that video, because it just goes to show you how we can have an open dialogue and how content creators can fall back and piggyback off each other. I'm just piggybacking off of Ocean's video, which he did a great video. I shared it. If you want to get some insight to it, please go look at Ocean video, or if you're not already subscribed to his channel, go check him out. Ocean could be an asshole in many ways with his videos, his commentary, but when he do rebuttals and when he do them on point, they are on point. I will always give him that, right? So the lady said, oh, no, it could be, I know it's not Danya, and I know it's not Candace, right? All right, Candace don't have access to my page like she says she do, but why wouldn't I consider her as a possibility? Right? We'll leave her. We'll leave Candace towards the end. Okay, she didn't do it. Danya is the only one left. She had personal access to my photos. Before I get into I'm going to hold this thought, and I just want to say hi to Emma. Good morning, Emma. Welcome to the chat. And I want to say thank you, Joyce, for transparency. I'm a Roz supporter. I love you both and hope that in the future you guys can mend the friendship. Thank you, Joyce. You are so sweet. I don't think me and Roz can mend any friendships because Roz don't know how to be a friend. Like, she don't. We'll talk about Roz and Candace towards the end of the live, but I wanted to clear up Danya. She was in here yesterday. She came in here talking shit, but not talking shit. She's like, oh my goodness, I got woke up out of my sleep and I didn't do none of that. You crazy, da 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 da. Right, Danya. I blocked you a long time ago and never thought about you again. Okay, good. However, Danya, right? My 2 cents with Danya. If you're not already subscribed to her, she do skits on a variety of people. Roz in particular, per se, she's the main character. She gives main character energy. That is what her skits is mostly circulated around, right? Danya, my 2 cents with Danya. You are the main character today. So we're going to pour into you because there are every possibility that I could think and know that you could have passed that photo along the way anonymously. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it 100. Danya, right? You, that is your character, that is your pedigree, that is your lane. Not lane, right? Danya, the scammer, right? If you're not a scammer, refute my allegations that you're not a scammer. If you're not a scammer, refute everyone's allegations that you're not a scammer, because that is in your pedigree and your character and your morals and your values and your integrity, right, Danya? You're not above no one, or no one is beneath you. Okay, we place you in the middle. Okay, we place you in the middle. We don't know you like that. I don't know you like that, right? We have talked behind the scenes. We have opened up to one another. I know how you roll on to YouTube. Excuse me. You know how I roll on YouTube. There's no secret of ours, right? So if I accused you of passing along a photo, would I be wrong in my accusations? And the allegations, right? Like it's been said, like Osha said, allegations are allegations, right? If you are not a scammer, refute what I said. I don't care from this point on now, if you pass a picture on, so be it. You did it. I can accuse you if I want to. I have every reason to believe that you would do something like that because of your envy and your hate towards people that you are not aware of. Okay? We have long talks. I know how you roll. You know how I roll. You got up there on your platform. You couldn't contain yourself talking about these motherfuckers are crazy. What motherfucker are you talking about? It's crazy. We know that you should not be calling anyone crazy at any point in time. Okay? Danya, you are absolutely out of line. Okay? So when she went live and said, oh, I blocked you, you had every access to my pictures. Whatever, before you locked up and blocked me, you could have saved any picture you wanted to save and pass it along the way. I don't care. You are a thought to be thought of, right? You're the only one. Now that we found out that Candace did not have access to my photos, there's no way impossible that she could have had access to my photos. I'm exploring the possibilities of everyone's actions. You can't trust no one at all. I make no apologies about saying you cannot trust no one at all. Someone asked me, oh, did you not trust Candace? Of course I trusted Candace. She had my personal number. We spoke on the phone. Danya had my personal number. Of course I trust her. Fee had my personal number. Of course I trust her, not to the fact where I put my faith in them and all of my beliefs in them. How you want to get to know someone if you don't trust them? Just as simple as that. I'm going to go to the comments. Please stay with me. Just stay with me, okay? Excuse me. What's the name? I don't know what's wrong with my comments. Keep it 100 is in the building. She said, "Good morning, Bronx. Good morning. Keep it 100." I don't think Feast or Candace did it. That lady was loyal to you, Bronx, but you are so busy trying to win the other side. You are wrong. Comments like this, I'm just gonna bypass. If you cannot blend in and give like a logical and become critical of your thinking in this chat, I'm not going to even read no comments like that. Like, that is your personal opinion. That is wrong. It's not a fact, right? You have so much belief in so many people you don't know and never spoke to or even interacted with, but you just, professing your uninformed opinion. Keep it 100. That's what you're doing. Okay. Manifest reality. Hey, I'm going to catch you up on it. Just, just follow me. I'm going to bring it back. No, I don't believe she did that. You owe Candace an apology. Do I? No comment. Okay, here we go. Ocean is in the building. Hey, good morning. He's saying good morning. Salute Bronx and chat. Salute to you, Ocean in the building. Lois Williams, Bronx and chat. She said, good morning. I like you and Candace. I pray you and Candace can be civilized and work this out. Please don't block me, Bronx. No one is hardly blocked. You know who get blocked? The disrespectful people. You know who get blocked? The ones that come in and agitate my comments after I do a video. But I'm not going to block, keep it 100. She knows she's not going to get blocked. I'm just not going to read her comment. She's not as bad or worse than people that get blocked. No, I feel like sometimes her her comments be off from my topic. That's it. You wanted her going a long time ago. Maybe not. Okay, hey, wait. Marvin is in the building. Wait. Marvin, we all know Chad did that mess. That what she did, dig up people that got Chad written all over her, and that snotty squad. I bet your picture in the sister snotty squad, right, Marvin? But anyone can get a photo on you on social media. I know that. Let's get it. So she's saluting Ocean. The big deal. Let me say the big deal. They were saying how that, oh, my floor is dirty. I need to scrub and all this shit. I mean, the bitch, like, zoomed in. That's how dirty, like, filthy her mindset is. Like, I don't even want to talk about, like, that duppy, like, I don't care if you put a picture out. Like, that doesn't faze me. You damn sure have to come like 100 times, 1,000 times stronger to like, disarm me or get rid of me, right? You have been defeated once you have put a picture up. Once you go digging, dumpster diving. That's what dumpster divers do. They dig. Name one time I only put one picture up of one person. And that's the only person I will ever put a picture up. I don't got to do none of that other shit that these people are doing. Our embrace of a mindset is totally different. And that's not the type of mindset I want to embrace. I want her to run it up. I want her to catch me if she can. Dig deep what you got to do. Okay? That's all I got to say. Okay. Chocolate 47 is in the building. She's lying. Okay? She's lying. You believe, okay. So here we go. Bronx, you standing in that picture like a boss. Who cares about the picture? They do. It's a slap. They do. Bronx, I'm sorry. I can't believe that she would do that to you. And I definitely don't think she's a scammer, in my opinion. You don't know her like I know her, though. Like, let me just say this one time and one time only. Fuck Chad. Fuck Chase. Like, fuck that hoe. That's all I got to say about that. That's it. That's all. Right? So, she better be careful. Like I said, fuck Chase, fuck that hoe, hack that bitch up, feed her to her daughter. Okay, that's it. That's all. So now people saying, oh, Donya's not a scammer. Oh, she's not. I want her to sue me if she's not a scammer. I want her to sue me if she never scammed nobody. Sue me. Sue me if you're not a scammer. Sue me if you never scammed anyone. Donya. Okay? We'll leave it at that. Right? I mean, like, it doesn't matter if not that hoe. It doesn't matter if Donya or Candace or Feet, even if they did do it, right? Whoever did it, it was passed to her. It was passed to her. I locked my Facebook up like, where did she say she got it from? It doesn't matter, though. I locked my face up like Fort Knox, right? And I can show you proof that I locked my my Facebook up like Fort Knox because someone confirmed it on Donya's page. They said, oh, her Facebook always been private, and I never cared to have it. Mental illness is real. I wouldn't give no one no picture. Who asked you? How did you get into this? You know what I mean? I know how Donya roll. I know how sneaky and conniving she is. Even if she didn't do it, she well deserved this accusation against her. Okay? let's not even get into the back end of things. Right? Let's leave Donya on the Let's leave Danya, excuse me, on the back burner, right? She's well capable of scamming anyone. So when Roz called her scammer, I was like, oh shit, I thought that was so funny and so truthful. I should have put scammer with along with the last text I sent you. Probably think somebody is stupid. Nobody's stupid over here. That girl Angela Cleaning was like tearing your ass apart about your claims. Every question she asked was pertaining to what you said in the live. You probably was drunk when you was doing that live saying you needed money for your rent because she read a lot of shit back to you what you said. Not even if she's paraphrasing. You just in time, just me. Good morning. You are just in time. Yeah, I know manifest reality. You just in time, just me. Welcome to the chat. Right. So you hit the replay. I thought you said children were off limits. I have never spoken about nobody's children since someone started speaking about mine. I did warn the people, right? Good morning, Doris. I did warn the people that if you ever talk about my child, my first one is like, fuck your child. The second warning is, okay, you gave me enough ammunition to go after you. You know, you bringing up family. I don't bring up family. I don't talk like that in that type of way unless I am like guided to talk that way, referred to talk that way, suggested I talk that way. I am just meeting you. What Roz say? I don't know. Meeting you where you at. That's what I did. Right? We're going to talk about Roz and Candace in the next segment. But let's just place these, like, even if she didn't, like the crazy thing is she is well capable of passing off a picture to someone anonymously. Right? 100% facts. Bronx be nice, your horns are coming through. No disrespect, but it sounds like you were both like-minded since you feel so strongly. Strongly about who? It's a slap. What do you who I feel so strongly about, right? The Bronx is another creator that said your pictures on are in private. That was before. Like who? Who said that? Just me? Put the initials in. It doesn't matter now though. I know someone came in my comments and said that oh, I looked on your page and I saw your pictures. We're not going to try to make an excuse of what happened. I know what happened. I know how it happened. You know, I'm talking about the timeline. Trust and believe I'm talking about the timeline. Let's just leave it at that. Right? We're going to get into the bigger part of things. So Bronx, there's another creator that said your pictures. So children aren't off limits. She said it yesterday. Okay, got you. It's okay, just me. Let them say it. But see, I think with my mind and not with my heart. So my mind is like 2 steps ahead of people. And I know most people probably can't see that because they have what labeled me as a crazy person. I don't feel crazy. I feel sane. I feel good. I feel sharp. My mind is intact. I am aware. I self-reflect every single day. You know, I have awareness about myself. I bring awareness up about myself. So we're going to leave it at that. Who was responsible for like passing on the pictures? You know what I mean? So it's that I wouldn't have befriended a scammer and someone you would have never trust with your cat. That lady you were cool with, Danya or whatever. Oh no, you're right. Danya's cool. Danya's intelligent. Just because she has poor characteristics such as myself, you know, that don't mean that I wouldn't befriend her. You know, she more than likely, you know, all of them that I spoke to, everyone that I have spoken to behind the scenes, Danya is just different. You know, Danya is just different to speak with. You know, she's a street girl, just like I'm a street girl in many different ways. However, y'all perceive street girls. So let's get to Candace. So yesterday, she went live because you know I've been on live and I accused her, and I stand by what I say. Of speaking of the lady you were cool with, the one you saying took your pic. Okay, got you. Oh, really? Oh, really? Speaking of the lady you were cool with, the one you're saying took your pic. Okay. The lady you were cool with, Danya or whatever. No. I got you, Danya. No. I'm going to still accuse her forever. Right? She going to be the main one I accuse. I'm not going to ever stop accusing her. until she proved otherwise. But anyway, so let's not even like give them that much power about the pic. The pic is out there. It's been sent. It's been received. So let's get into Candace. So Candace went live yesterday because I went live yesterday and I accused her. And I stand by what I say, and I meant what I said, that she could have easily sent that pic to that thing that they call stupid sister, right? I had to explore the possibilities and examine all options, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, make no mistake about it, Candace. You have been my mod for quite some time now, and just like you had your reservations about me, I had my reservations about you. It don't talk about no trust. It don't talk about no loyalty. It's all about standing on principle. We have spoke behind the scenes numerous of times. You said I could have come to you and told you that what I suspected you of passing off, leaking a pic, right? Why? How many times have you came to me in the last week and told me the sudden changes you have made? Did you come to me and say, oh, well, the Duppy has a pickup of you on her community post. I just thought you should know. Right? Just like I called you when your name was on a community post, right? And I informed you of what was going on about you. Okay? Okay? So let's clear that up. Right? So let me stop because chill out for a second. You could comment and everything, but don't make this about you, because this is about you and your clarification or your misunderstandings. Bronx, no disrespect. You said yourself how much you trusted Candace. Said yesterday you wanted a like-minded mod, and you upset because Candace didn't do what you wanted her to do. Right. And you are like-minded, then you know not to pin like slap fives or be cozy with someone that has spoke disgustingly about my child, and disgustingly about my father, and disgustingly about someone that has spoken disgustingly about someone's tragic loss. You are neutral. I want someone as a mod that every time I speak about someone you probably follow or subscribe to, you push back on me. Right? That's what the audience is for, there to push back on me. A neutral mod is supposed to just welcome the person to the chat. Of course, you're supposed to insert your opinion, but when you feel like you protesting and standing up in favor of people that look to you because you're on a neutral platform, that will never work. Look, they get mad now already. Right? So your problem is you think you're smarter than everyone. I'm not. Maybe I am on this side. You said Roz didn't know how to be a friend. She don't. You don't either. Candace always had your back when people would drag you when she asked them not to. I don't need no one. No one has dragged me. Tell me who has ethered me. No one. If you have ethered me, let me know. Show me who has dragged me to the point where I need someone to say, don't drag me. That's your mindset. That's your mentality. That's your perception of things. That's not mine at all. Okay? You're not mad about the pick. Why go on with the mess? I'm not, and that's the thing. I'm not going to keep talking to simple-minded people, and I'm not trying to call you simple-minded for the fact that I think I'm smarter than you. I just know that we're not on the same mindset. We don't have the same mentality, and that's okay. I have a different perspective and an insight. When you learn that I have a different perspective and a different insight, and my opinion may seem biased because of my perspective and insight, then maybe we could get along. Okay? Maybe we could get along. So listen, all these things has added up, listen, I never told Candace where not to go and who to go to, but if you sitting there saying in my chat, oh, well, and we have spoke about this, and I have told her how I felt behind the scenes. So it's make no mistake that a bitch like me is a punk. We have spoke. Thank God. Thank God that you don't know me or think like me. Because if you did, then maybe you'll follow along. And I'm not going to get distracted by the simple-minded comments because I know that my broad perspective doesn't meet and touch everyone's minds. Okay. First and foremost, okay, listen, she was told she was straddling the fence, and I agreed. You were straddling the fence, right? Um, if you had so much like, if you such like, your people called me a coward because they said the way I told you I didn't want you to be my mod no more. Okay, I'll be a coward for them to make them feel good. Okay. Secondly, I don't always have to call you, and you don't always have to call me and tell me that you're going live, right? Third, like you talking about you can go wherever you want. Yeah, you can go wherever you want. But if you see me hashing and then let me just back you up and tell you what you said in your live. You said, I am always in the Duppies live. I am always in Mel the Demon's live. That's what you said, right? No. You said bushes. I'm always in their bushes. Always is redundant. That's a little bit too much information you were sharing. Like you're tuning in. Like you sound like you're a supporter. If you saying I'm always in their bushes, I'm always in their lives. Maybe you don't comment. You don't have to comment, but you participate and your presence is there. Right? So you know what's going on. Whether she speak about me or not, I don't come to my defense at all. Okay? So, let me see. Straddling the fence. I thought you were neutral. See, listen. You got to catch up, girl. You got to catch up. It's like keep it real. I'm glad you were saying it, but what took you so long? You knew your mom couldn't straddle much. What do you mean it's a slap? What that mean? What does that mean? It's a slap. Please spell it out. Please spill the beans and tell us what she would say about Roz. About Roz behind the scenes is coming. No, she don't. We both agree. We both agree that Roz probably do gotta like. She didn't say mess. I would say mess on her hands with her followers and her supporters, how they go in and just make their presence be known. We don't talk about Roz like that in a way. Roz and Candace have their own personal relationship. Right. So safe with me, you be in the bushes too. Just be woman enough to admit it. Listen, I don't have to admit anything. I listen to everyone here and there. I don't have to announce I'm in everyone bushes. I have said I listen to everyone here and there. I don't tune in always to everyone all the time. Safe with me. Does that clear up your misunderstandings? Getting back to Candace. So she got on live, cursing me out, calling me all types of bitches, calling me fake and phony. Oh, I'm so fake and phony, but you playing the damsel in distress. You wanted that. I gave you what you wanted. You wanted the how you say, the pomp and circumstances. You wanted the fanfare. You wanted the applause. You wanted the standing ovation. You got it. You are free. Okay? You are free. You have nothing to be worried about. You have even recommended me getting another mod. You remember? We won't say no names. We won't say any names, but I have told you, I know that you are not tough as me, and you're not ruthless as me. You're not as wicked as me, but I sleep on and I underestimated you because you could be very well what you think you're not. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So moving forward to Candace, talk about I'm fake and phony. I'm what you said, I'm fake and phony, calling me out by name, and you want to take a flight and all this you have rehearsed over and over again, right? I don't think you were upset, but it probably made you stop and think, and stopped you in your tracks to think that you went after a duppy, right? You know, you didn't go after the duppy after she became a dictator and told everyone to unsubscribe from you, probably paraphrasing, or not to be in your chat and call you all types of bitches. And you got up there yesterday talking about you don't got a beef with somebody, and you put in my chat, me and her got beef, or me and her should just fight already. I don't do that hood shit right there. And why would my mod say that? Because if a mod had a like mind like me, they would say, oh, you just need to stomp that bitch out already. That's what my mod would do. Right? That's what my mod would do. I seen another mod that come to her host defense like that. You don't got it like that. That's why I would be very careful of choosing another mod. But we don't have to get it popping like that because we grown ass women, right? You showed your true colors yesterday, and to clear it up and to clear anyone's conscience, because we're gonna clear Candace's conscience. Right? You got up there and you was in your chat 1 minute, and then you was in Shalonda chat the next. Right? Me and Roz have respected each other from afar, which came on my panel, whatever people say, kissed her ass, I bootlicked her, I'm mad at her, all this confusion as it may. Right? Whatever they may perceive about me and Roz, let them perceive it. And I say, no, I would not be a friend. To be a friend at all. Okay? Right! Jam 66. I'm trying. Let me block Glam. So she says she would catch a flight to fight BYB, not you. No, but she, you know, she didn't, even if she didn't say it about me, right? She had a lot of things, negative things to say about me, right? I'm not apologizing to nobody at all. You won't get an apology to me. I don't bow down and kiss nobody's ring. I don't bow down to nobody's knees. I don't kneel before anyone. I'm not bowed down to anyone. Okay? Candace, she's playing damsel in distress, right? And she's playing damsel in distress. She plays the victim very well. I already know how she rock and she roll. We rocking, you rolling, right? So to end things and not to keep it on you for a length of time, Candace, my ex-mod, my previous mod, of course we had good times. But when you said in the Duppies Live that, oh, there are no friends, right? I can go anywhere I want. I don't have a beef with you. That's between you and Bronx Girl when you was talking to the Duppy. That's straddling the fence. Because someone said in her chat that you were a snake. And I was like, yo, you don't even have to respond to that. They say that shit about everyone, that everyone is a snake. I'm not apologizing to no one, right? I'm not apologizing to Danya, and I'm not apologizing to Candace because I already X'd her out. She didn't get all that energy Danya got. Let's make it make sense, right? So to end things, to clear things up, to clear up any confusion, I'm going to be who I be. I'm going to continue to be who I be, right? No one is going to stop me. Do what you got to do. Blacklist me. Put me out my misery. And when I say that some of these people, let me see. Listen, I'm sub to, hey, Chocolate 47. Listen, I'm sub to a lot of folks that don't get along with each other, but I would never get in it. I feel like you are upset because she didn't get in it. Y'all bond was better than, you don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about, Bronx 47. I'm not mad about anything. I'm giving commentary. And if y'all feel like me giving commentary is being upset and rebutting, I'm not upset about anything. I went to sleep like a baby. Any relationship that I may have had with anybody on this YouTube streets is done with. I don't think about it. And that's what y'all need to know. I'm not upset. I'm ruthless. Okay? About anything. Like, y'all talking about loyalty. Y'all don't know what loyalty is. I told Candace, and I said it before. Listen, when I first started, getting mods and interested in mods and all this bullshit, y'all see what y'all want to see. right? Y'all talk about what y'all want to talk about. Y'all don't want that's biased. Y'all don't want that can't see the whatever, the grass from the trees or whatever, however it may go. I have an open mind. I have a broad mindset. I embrace different mindsets. Upset is not one of them. I'm giving you the facts. Maybe y'all are upset and cannot tolerate the facts, but the facts are being met. The facts are being said. I'm laying out the facts. Anyone if I lied about anything in this broadcast, push back on me, right? I accused her. I'm not apologizing for accusing her because I took her out of the equation. She said, oh, well, why wouldn't I think that she wouldn't do that? Why wouldn't I? Right? I don't trust her that much. She didn't trust me that much either. I was following her business page. She wasn't following my personal page, right? She's like, oh no, we're not following each other. You're only following my business page. You're not following my personal page. So that makes a big difference right there. So I thought, because I thought she was following me too. My excuse me, my personal page, because she did like and comment on my Facebook page once or twice. Moving on. The next step before we go, you're a fucked up individual. Why you ain't shit for this? I want to be a fucked up individual. I want to be looked up as the villain. I want to be looked up as the fucking evil villain, dictator asshole. If y'all want to put it like that. Moving on. So if I'm so loyal, if I'm so disloyal, and Candace is so loyal, and I did her wrong, and I did her all sorts of ways, and I what did I do? Oh, betray her? No, she betrayed me. I seen signs of betrayal, like I seen signs of betrayal with Danya, right? That is a fact. When I see signs of betrayal, you are no longer a friend of mine. When I see people get up there, such as Ahmad, of course she don't participate in the chats, but when you get up there and you straddle on the fence, so I'm always in this one chat, I'm always, bushes, I'm always in that one bushes, and nobody ain't really friends. Right, Bronx, you're not right about everything now. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Shit, Bronx. I mean, keep it 100. Manifest. I think many should have keep some things personal from the start. Thank you. Wait, let me welcome Laverne. Hey, Laverne, how you doing? Welcome to the show. So what Islap said, you're not fucked up. Look at you, a troublemaker. You know more than we know about Candace and how loyal she was to her. She is. But she had her opinions about Roz. It wasn't like bad enough to like people talk about Roz on YouTube. She had her opinions. She didn't like voice them all the time because you know what? She'll call me and tell me how I should have fell back, or my commentary make her blood pressure go up. Why is my commentary, only my commentary, get your blood pressure rising? Think about that. Why is it that Candace, the damsel in distress, you call me all types of bitches and a hoe and all this shit that was unnecessary, you didn't have to do, and people want me to apologize to you? Right? You want me to apologize to you. Can you hear me? You want me to apologize to you, Candace, and her supporters? And you have, like Jim said, I felt betrayed, right? I did. I was. And I'm going to tell you how I was betrayed. I understand you feel betrayed. Thank you, Jam 66, because I felt like I was betrayed. I thought Candace, when we started off, she wasn't really doing too much. She wasn't really deleting comments. She was just sitting there. She didn't know what she was doing. At the time, I had Fanny excuse me. I said, well, I was about to say Regala. No, Regala used to be in here too, but whatever. I'm sorry. So Candace and Fanny were both mods for me, and Fanny went to go mod for Sweet Tea, and Candace, that was on Bronx Girl. Candace remained with me on and she'll call me, why you being so harsh to me? Because I just feel like you are standing up and going against the host too much. That's not your job to do. If you want to make a point, make a point. You don't have to push back on me and go against me in front of our audience, right? So to bring this to a conclusion about Candace, do things because we had a great respect for one another. Candace is sweet. She's nurturing. Maybe she do play the damsel in the distress. She from Chicago. There's no way I could think she a punk. But I feel like she not tough enough for these YouTube streets. I have been standing alone since day one. People came my commentary, right? So if Candace, if you're such a good friend and you're so loyal, and you're so loyal, let's this is let's delete this is this is a block. Yo, y'all are so crazy. Thank you, Joyce, for the sticker, the $4.99. I appreciate it. Uh, mm. Right. I'm not going to sit here. You really have to have a mod that's not on anyone's side. Thank you, just me. Thank you. Or one that's not a content creator. It won't work. It won't work. Thank you, just me. And I was just thinking about getting one of my family members because my family members know how I roll. They know that this is strictly entertainment. It's nothing personal. It's nothing for me to be upset about. It's just for me to be like grow my channel, which I am doing and will continue to grow. I'm not finished with you, Ken, this year because you have said, like, listen, you made it. You made it. It doesn't take much for someone to see signs of betrayal. If I cut someone off right there at the signs of betrayal, then I did not give them a chance, right? Maybe I could misjudge. So, Candace, to bring it along and to close up your segment of this show, portion of the show, if you were so loyal to me, if you were so, such a, friend to me, and you wasn't in the middle, Candace, Convos with Candace, if you're not already subscribed, go subscribe to her page. She definitely will appreciate it, right? She definitely will appreciate it. I'm looking into that, Lasagna. Thank you. Entrepreneurs must operate their business in a certain way to be safe. That's right. I want to protect this at all costs. If you're in my way, move out my way. We don't have the same visions. I shared this with Candace. Now, I don't want to keep y'all in suspense any longer. I don't want to keep you on your toes any longer. Candace, Convos with Candace. If you were such a good friend and a loyal friend to me, and I wasn't to you, why didn't you tell me, Candace, that you were modding for Shalonda? And I said, even when Fanny and me, I don't even want to get into it. When when Fanny was modding for me and she started modding for Sweet Tea, I jumped the gun. I spoke too soon. I should have never let my thoughts out. I said to Fanny, and Fanny may remember this because, we talked about it. And Fanny probably could back me up and say, I think Bronx is definitely is who she says she is. I said, if you mod for Sweet Tea and you cannot mod for me, that will be a conflict of interest. Right? I said that to Fanny, and I meant that. Because it's not because, you know, Fanny or Candace need to mod for me or need this. It's just that if you mod for me, you cannot mod for anyone else. Me and Fanny spoke about it and it was a closed discussion, right? A closed discussion. I made it be known to Candace if she didn't understand, but she never told me, maybe, and I didn't even say nothing. Shalonda, okay? You never told me that you were modded for Shalonda. Right? I didn't bring it up. I just felt like, let me just, certain things I was seeing and down the road, like smoothly. Maybe I did a little bit viciously, if some may say. Maybe I didn't. I didn't. I'm not that powerful or that vicious. All right. Why didn't you tell me you was modding for Shalonda? Why didn't you tell me you were thinking about modding for Shalonda? But you're such a friend. I'm not going through any of this, okay? Topic, Tony. That's it, right? Mm-hmm. You said it was a conflict of interest. Yes, I heard it. I did say that. I said it to Fanny, and Fanny, me and her spoke behind the scenes. Fanny, shit. Fanny, the one who helped me or gave me great advice on what to do and how to do it. I could never out We never had a misunderstanding, no disrespect, but we had different compromises, not because of a mod or anything, you know, and it's nothing to even like think about or talk about. I'm just saying that I said that to her. She called me up, we talked about it. I know you modded for modded for sweet tea, but it will be a conflict of interest. Did I out her? No. Maybe. Sorry if I did. I could have called her and said, but anyway. But I made that be known to the public. Oh shit. Can y'all hear me? Oh fuck. Damn. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me better? Can y'all hear me better? I had to turn around. Damn. I hate when my live go out like that. I keep going in and out. Ugh. You think they reporting my live? Oh gosh. Can y'all hear me? Yes? Okay, thank you. So listen, if y'all didn't hear me, I was telling y'all that I was telling, Fanny was the first one that I said, if you mod for me, it will be a conflict of interest. So that the same rules apply to Candace. Like if you mod for someone else, that would be a conflict of interest. We didn't call each other every day and talk about every single little thing that went on YouTube. If I felt she should have known something, I would have told her. If she felt she should have known, I should have known something, she would have told me. But she didn't tell me about the picture, and she didn't tell me that she was modding for Shalonda. So that right there, that could be the end of betrayal, right? That could be the nail in the coffin, right? I'm wrong. It's okay. I'll be wrong. Okay. Here we go. See how we got to block people? Because they come in here with their like brain dead thoughts and behaviors. If they think that let me see how much, 55 minutes. Okay, 260 people in here. Stay with me. You're all I need. 265 people in here at 10:46 at 56-minute mark. That's not a compliment. I don't know what is. Whether you're listening from near and far, whether you're just tuning in to get your day and go by faster, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment in the section below your thoughts, and your comments will be taken into consideration. And if you come in here protesting or trolling, you definitely will get deleted. Okay, so let's end this live on the on Roz, because I have a little few things to say about Roz. I feel like Roz, gosh, I don't know what to say. No, I just feel like Roz right now at this moment in her part of her, I don't know, career. I don't know. You're not a career person yet. I feel like Roz has a self, like her self of inflation. It's like she's showing signs. Yeah, yeah, inflated self esteem, right? Because I heard her on Shalonda's live yesterday. I'm like, oh my goodness. Roz, you should be quiet for one moment. I know you're trying to help out the smaller content creators like you did myself, which I am grateful for forever. Okay? I will be forever grateful to you, Roz, for the the example you showed. And you know what? Because people was calling me a bootlicker, I asked Kirsten trying to get in Roz's good graces. You ask anyone, Roz, ask your daughter, your intelligent daughter, Day Day, or excuse me, Day Day, or Nana Powers, attorney at law, or even ask your granddaughter. Right? If someone say, Roz, I respect and admire you, do you think they would tell you that means that someone is kissing your ass? If someone tell you, if do you think someone saying I respect you and have respected you, even people saying that I should, like, I guess, critique you in a way they want me to critique you, that is ass kissing? But you are so easily lured in to like bullshit. You are easily distracted, right? You were so distracted, Roz, and I'm going to end it because I have to. Roz, you were so distracted that day when you was giving out your money, the fund that you raised, which I thought was a beautiful humanitarian thing to do. People called it a scam. People called it whatever. However, I still don't think you're a scammer. I think you planned that out. And that's all that matters, Roz. Okay? So listen. Remember the day that you was giving away the money to Candace, and she was the last person to give it away. And Candace was on my panel the next day, and someone the day of, because you easily are distracted, so distracted that you didn't even know you got played and scammed. Oh my gosh, my channel's gonna go away after this. Everybody, please, please stay with me. Okay. Do you remember, Roz, when you pulled Candace's name out the bag, and you said if no one paid the full $30, they could not enter the drawing, right? You pulled her name out the bag, but come to find out, right? They were saying in the chat that she didn't pay the full, but they paid for her. What? Did you see how they got you, swindled you? She didn't pay the full $30 or however much she had to contribute. They said, oh, we'll pay for Candace. And Candace got the money. No fault of Candace. That wasn't her fault. She didn't pull her name out the bag. You did. Or did you fix it like that? It was just so happy, but I don't think you did. But that's just a little dramatic part of this show that I want to get out there. That you were swindled. And I was like, God damn. And I said it like on a follow-up. I said, yo, you see the plays? Because Roz like to run plays all over. She do. She's good at that. Nobody see them but me, and maybe my supporters, and maybe some of the neutral supporters, or the people that see that she can run plays effortlessly. And you do run plays effortlessly. That's how I don't understand how you hooked up with a duppy that has caused so much chaos and confusion in your own sector. Okay? Let me block Keep It 100 for good, please. Okay? So, you mean to tell me, Rob, because I'm about to end it, because people say I'm going in, I'm on my knees, because I know how to sit on my knees for a couple of minutes because I'm in great shape. I could do roundhouse kicks. So you mean to tell me, Roz, that day you pulled Candace's name out of the duffel bag or whatever you pulled that out of, and said, oh my goodness, Convos with Candace, that's so funny. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad she won, right? And then let me see if she paid. And you was about to look to see if she offered a full payment, submitted a full payment, which she didn't. And the chat was like, we paid, I'll pay for Candace. And Candace walked away with all that money for free. Can y'all hear me better? Can y'all hear me a little bit better? Because Tony says she can't hear me. It's going in and out. Is it still going in and out? Wait, let me see. I don't know if they could hear me. Damn. Hey, Scorpion Queen. Let me know if y'all could hear me. It must be true. It's true. Must call it as is. Let me see. Hey, Fanny. Fanny's in the building. How you doing, Fanny? Oh, Bronx left peacefully with no hard feelings. All entertainment for me, no mess, no less. Thank you. We can hear y'all. I didn't. Okay. There we go. So, y'all can hear me? Okay, did y'all hear me go into my little dramatic segment and say, watch what happened next? Or the part at the end is shock value, right? So you mean to tell me, Roz, that you sitting here, you being an example to your people that you have following you, subscribe to your supporters, your genuine supporters, and the people that are probably overly praise you in the worst way, right? So you mean to tell me that you haven't felt, or was you a part of it, that you were swindled? Right? This is just content. This is not behind the scenes. This is content. She did pull Candace's name out the bag, right? And then the person and the rules were, if you paid in full, you are entered into the drawing. Candace was entered into the drawing by the way of the people in the chat, right? So when I got her up there, when I got her up on my panel, because Candace talking about you letting people say, oh, I'm not loyal and shit. Like, okay, I'm not loyal. Okay. So you said I'm not loyal, you Candace, I'm a bitch and I'm fake and I'm phony and I'm all this that I'm not. Maybe I'm 5% fake. I'm 95% real. I can assure you that I'm 95% real. Right? So, you came up on the panel, and I was about to ask you, I said, yo, Did you pay in full? You was like, I will talk about that on my panel. You avoided the question. You were distracted by the question. You evaded the question. You know what I mean? But I'm Bronx girl, the evil one. Yeah, okay. A correction. It was Candace's business name that was drawn. Candace stated she paid in full via her business, not her personal name. What do you mean? So what do you mean, Candace's business? Right. So, but she did not pay in full. Her business name was drawn. Okay. No, I'm bringing up. Listen. Let me go back. Let me go back to Perfectly Divine. You said it was Candace's business name that was drawn. Candace stated that she paid in full via her business, but not her who, who you think? So why, if she paid full by her business name that was drawn, right? Right? If she paid, let me read it again for the people that's listening. I'm gonna take it back. Perfectly Divine said, correction. It was Candace's business name that was drawn, right? Candace stated she paid in full via her business, but not her personal name. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what that means. Candace's business name was drawn. Candace said that she paid in full her business, but not her personal. But wasn't her, if her business name was drawn, whatever, excuse me, Perfectly Divine, whatever name that Roz withdrew from the bag, that's the name that it should have been paid by, right? Because that's the name she copied. Just like when she pulled Darlene Stewart name from there. She's like, oh, and they was in there, it was like, oh, Darlene. And I said this on my live. It's not like I'm being angry or being retaliated. That if Darlene had paid $30 in full and Ross pulled her name, regardless if Darlene had did anything to Roz still has the obligation and responsibility to give that woman her full payment. That's it. That's all. Okay. That's it. That's all. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting things into perspective. I'm giving you my insight and my opinion. That's it. That's all. Roz, I take it and I talk about topics at hand and what have made went and what may have not went on, right? But I get backlash because of my unbiased perspective. You know what I mean? No, that's not how it went. Riri reacts. I remember the live. I remember. I said, "Did you pay in full?" She did not pay in full. Not on that live. She didn't. People was in the chat said, "Oh, we got Candace. I paid for Candace." I know how it went. I would never ever relive or rehash what Candace said on how it went. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Beautiful. Why do it matter? This shit happened many months ago. You crazy ass looking for content. Now you should have been. Now you should have been said. Oh, you. I know you ain't. You coming here taking it for Candace? Bye, beautiful blossom. They mad. They real mad. Right? They real mad. I don't got nobody defending me like that. I don't want nobody defending me like that. We good over here. Right? We don't need that type of defense. We don't need those type of problems. Right? I'm bringing things to the forefront. I'm bringing things to the light. Okay, we're not going to talk about the drawing no more because it's making a lot of people sensitive, right? Because I remember the live that I did. She had both names in the drawing, so legitimately her business name was drawn, but it wasn't paid in full because she asked. All I remember is a live Candace did that said, "I'm leaving the sector now." She's being Let me see. Oh, well, Darlene walked away broke. Maybe next time she won't laugh at people's. That don't mean nothing. A deal is a deal. I'm a great ass businesswoman. You know how many people I know in my neighborhood? You know how much money I can make in a day just saying hi to people? A business deal is a business deal. I don't care what you did. And Candace asked me, oh, Bronx, like I was going to change my mind. No. When you're a good business person, you keep in great standing. Okay? You keep in great standing if you're a great businesswoman. I heard it all. I said it in my live. I asked Candace up front and personal. I said, yo, I didn't say it like that. I said, did you pay the full $30 or whatever you supposed? She's like, I'll talk about that on my live. And we never spoke about it again. I didn't have to. The chat told on her. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And I had to just clear up any misconfusion that I'm a neutral supporter. I'm a neutral observer. That's all I got to say. If my like people, of course you're not going to stay because you don't like what I'm saying. But listen, don't like skew me. Don't roast me, whatever, on a steak, and then think I'm just supposed to sit there and take it. And I'm supposed to sit there and take your insults and your remarks, which I don't take personally. I don't. I just wanted to bring a broader perspective on the view. And that's it. And that's all. That's all I got to say. We at 109, like 250 people stayed in here with me. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you for staying with me till 11 o'clock. That made me happy. Thank you. And if you want me to continue, listen, if y'all want me to talk about different things, I would definitely do research and talk about different things. I mean, everyone gonna have a great show with their lives today. I am going out. It is beautiful in New York City. So much things to do, and it's so much stuff to see. Miss D, hello Bronx. I respect you and your chat. I never walked away broke. I can't go to the bank anytime and get $500. No, no, Miss D. I didn't say you was broke. I know. I was just saying, like, the principle of things, the rules, and that would be like, if you had paid in full, whether you talked about someone deceased relatives or not, whether you said something out of respectfully and honestly, paying if you paid in full. That's all I was saying, Ms. D, to highlight a topic. Oh no, okay. Thank you, Ms. D. I did. They don't like it. Doris is in the building throwing up the brave heart. She probably was like, "It's time to get." I definitely want to thank everyone. Thank you, Ms. D, for visiting the chat. I just want to thank everyone for coming by on this Friday morning and stopping by and listening to my insight and my perspective. I love you for listening. I definitely will follow up Monday and be in these streets. We'll talk about something different. Let them have my head on the platter. I was trying to pin Ms. D. See, there we go. Somebody in the chat says she walked up away, walked away broke. Miss Darlene, one of their biggest supporters. She respectfully, she left respectfully. She didn't question anything. She didn't have no questions. She did it just like a businesswoman would do. Okay, I didn't pay in full. I don't qualify. No need for me to be here any longer. Thank you. Have a good day. That's what you call a respectful businesswoman. I love y'all for listening. Thank you, Lasania, my Gemini. She didn't have to fan the flames today, did you? But listen, thank you for listening. I'm logging off. Have a great weekend, everyone, and be safe.